When an athlete drops out of the air from a spinning rotation, gravity and momentum multiply their body weight. That kinetic energy hits the floor and immediately shoots back up the leg, seeking the first available joint to absorb the impact. Many training programs focus on the launch. We spend hours trying to add inches to a vertical jump, effectively building a more powerful engine. However, high-power jumping without the equivalent ability to decelerate is a mechanical liability. This competitor in Wushu Chongquan, a martial art demanding constant aerial spins and instant directional changes, demonstrates the intensity of these movements. Sports scientists analyzing these athletes discovered that extreme joint stability and knee flexor strength are the primary drivers of this agility. We are going to translate those raw sports science metrics into a step-by-step workout blueprint. This protocol is designed to improve joint resilience and access elite, multi-directional speed. To understand joint strength, researchers put athletes on an isokinetic dynamometer. This machine measures muscle force at specific speeds. Here, we see two different test states: a slow 60 degrees per second to measure maximal strength, and a rapid 240 degrees per second to measure explosive power. While explosive training is prioritized, the data showed the heaviest, slowest strength output had the strongest correlation with rapid agility test scores. The core metric is peak torque, the absolute maximum rotational force a muscle can generate. When researchers measured this, they found that many athletes suffer from severe extensor dominance. The quadriceps on the front of the leg significantly overpower the hamstrings on the back. This flexor deficit is a mechanical vulnerability. When you plant your foot to change direction, your hamstrings act as the primary braking system. If they are weak compared to your quads, the knee joint takes the sheer force of your momentum. Step 1 of our blueprint addresses this imbalance with a specific warm-up. Before touching heavy weights, use resistance band hamstring curls and glute bridges to ensure the posterior chain is active and firing. Activating these muscle groups first ensures the joint is protected and prepared to handle high-impact loads before you start the heavy lifting phase. We now transition to the maximal strength phase. We recreate the conditions of that 60 degree per second lab metric using heavy resistance in the gym. This phase requires heavy Romanian deadlifts and split squats. Both target the hamstrings and glutes while requiring deep stabilization. Execution relies on a strict 3-second descent for every repetition. Count the tempo: 3 seconds down, a slight pause, then a powerful drive back up. This slow, eccentric loading builds dense, resilient flexor tissue. By forcing the muscle to lengthen while under extreme, heavy tension, you are training the tissue to handle massive deceleration forces. In a 720-degree whirlwind kick, the moment an athlete's foot hits the mat, their muscles must stretch while absorbing hundreds of pounds of force. This slow, eccentric training prepares the body for that specific impact. Resist the temptation to rush through these repetitions. The benefit comes from the control maintained during the descent. Building this maximal flexor strength provides the deceleration power necessary to stop the body's momentum instantly. With the brakes established, we shift focus to the 240 degree per second metric. This governs total work output and rotational stability during explosive movement. We simulate this high velocity with rapid box jumps and lateral skater bounds. The objective here is sticky landing. Upon impact, you must achieve complete, instant stabilization without any secondary movement or adjustment. Note the mechanics. On the left is a failed execution. The knee caves inward. On the right, the joint remains perfectly stacked and stable the millisecond impact occurs. A balanced flexor-extensor ratio allows the knee to remain locked and stable during these impacts. As seen here, even during complex movements, the lower limb maintains perfect alignment under high-speed stress. Layering this explosive power on top of a heavy strength foundation creates a biologically balanced athletic engine. We apply this strength to the field using the Agility T-test. This drill measures a forward sprint, lateral shuffles, and backward pedal to assess change of direction. At these pivot points, the athlete violently plants their foot, stops momentum, and redirects their body. The 3-second descents from your strength phase provide the braking capacity needed at these corners. Improving hamstring braking capacity is a direct way to lower T-test times. Real-world agility is the functional manifestation of neuromuscular coordination and balanced joint strength. This is your 4-step scientific conditioning checklist. Step 1. flexor warm-up. Step 2, heavy eccentric lifts. Step 3, high-velocity jumps. Step 4, field-based agility drills. Executing this sequence directly builds the specific deceleration capacity needed for both precision landings and faster directional shifts. Take this data-backed blueprint into the gym to rebuild your lower limb mechanics and achieve more resilient athletic performance.